And we'll start in a comfortable seat, Sukhasana preferably, where you cross the ankles. You could always sit in Swastikasana, where you cross the shins, in case that's more comfortable. You can always sit up on a block or a pillow. And from Swastikasana, right away, or Sukhasana, I should say, right away, we're going to engage Mula bandha. So take a moment to find your comfortable seated position, maybe rocking a few times or taking some circles with the spine. You might just roll the shoulders or any other movements that feel good. When you're feeling ready, find a long spine and bring the hands to the knees, really cupping the palms over the kneecaps. So you might lean forward a little bit to do that. You might even round in the back to get there. And as you do that, pull on the knees as you press the knees into the hands. Relax through the shoulders a little bit. There'll be a little engagement so you don't rip your arms out of their sockets, but relax the shoulders down the back. Pull on the knees, press into the hands. Can you imagine the diamond shape in the pelvis, which is the two sitting bones, the pubic bone and the tailbone? Can you imagine them pulling together and lifting up? You might not feel that happening very much because engaging this way, pressing the knees and pulling them with the arms, engages some of those muscles already. Take a deep breath in through the nose. And as you exhale, release your grip, relax through the knees, the legs, and bring the elbows underneath the shoulders so the arms can relax a little bit more. Now we'll engage Mula bandha without that physical constraint. So as you're ready, imagining the two sitting bones, the pubic bone and the tailbone, can you pull them all together and lift them up? Might feel a little different. As you feel this engagement in the pelvis, lift the spine up out of the hips, crown reaches tall. And we'll take some deep breaths here. You might drop into Ujjayi breath if you're familiar with it. Pay special attention to the exhales. Make them just as long as the inhales. And we'll begin with 3 breaths together, in through the nose and out through the mouth. Take an inhale when you're ready. Exhale, sigh it out. Deep breath in. Slow breath out. Last time. Let the lips gently close, breathe in and out through the nose, and blink open the eyes if they're closed. On an inhale, reach the left arm up towards the ceiling. And as you exhale, bring the left hand towards the right ear. Maybe help the left ear down towards the shoulder. Can you relax that left shoulder? Gentle weight on the ear. One more deep breath in. As you exhale, slowly release the arm, lift the head back to center, and then inhale, right arm lifts, lengthen through the waist. Exhale, hold onto the opposite ear. Gently press. Lengthening from the top of the left shoulder all the way to the base of the ear. Deep breath in. And deep breath out, release the hand, lift the head back to center. We're gonna start and end with Baddha Konasana. So bring the feet together, soles of the feet together, knees come wide, and feel free to like butterfly, flap the wings a little bit, knees coming up and down. And we'll take two versions. The heels do not have to come all the way towards the hips. They can be a little wider, still very early. Version A to start. So as you inhale, lengthen through the spine, feel the weight pressing forwards towards the pubic bone. And then as you exhale, hinge forward, keeping the spine as long as you can. Doesn't matter how far you go. Relax the head and neck, bowing down towards the feet. Spread through the collarbones. And as you press the hips back, reach the crown forward. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Start to release, coming back to center. This time, inhale to lengthen through the spine. And as you exhale, tuck the chin, curl through the spine all the way down to the hips. Try to bring the crown towards the feet. Really curling through the spine here. Breathe into the back ribs. Deep breath in through the nose. Deep breath out, let it go. As you inhale, slowly lift up. And make your way to a child's pose. No rush. Knees come wide, or you can keep the knees closer together. Sit the hips back, reach the arms forward, and rest the forehead on something. If it doesn't reach the floor, you can stack hands or stack fists. You might wiggle into this pose a little bit. A child would not take this pose very seriously. And if they're not already, reach the arms forwards. As you inhale, tent the hands, just fingertips on the floor. As you exhale, walk the hands to the right, stretching over towards the right. Press the left sitting bone down. Let the head and neck go. Breathing into the left side ribs. Let your next exhale be deep and complete. Inhale to come to center. Exhale to the other side. Again, reaching the arms, press the right sitting bone towards the heel. It doesn't have to touch, it just reaches in that direction. Let the head and neck release. Notice where you're gripping. Can you send the breath into the right side ribs? Releasing of breath, exhaling all the stale air out. As you inhale, come back through center and lift the hips to a tabletop. Hands and knees. Fingers spread wide. A few rounds of cat-cow. Inhale to arch through the spine and look forward. Exhale, curl through the spine, chin to chest. Can you isolate this movement starting in the hips? Then all the way to the crown. After your next exhale, come back to center. Tuck the right toes if they're not already. Lengthen through the leg and then lift the leg, bending the knee. Okay. As you inhale, arch through the spine, press the right heel up towards the ceiling. And as you exhale, bring the right knee to the right, fire hydrant pose. Look towards the right knee. Inhale to lift the heel back up to center, arching through the spine. And exhale, knee out to the side. Few more times. Can you keep that left hip pulling in and stable, even if that means the right knee doesn't lift very much? Equal weight in the hands. One more round, finishing on the inhale. And as you exhale, lower the right knee. Maybe take a cat-cow if you need to reset the spine in some way. And when you're ready, tuck the left toes, left leg stretches long. Lift the left leg and bend the left knee. Second side, as you inhale, arch as you press the heel up. And exhale, pull the knee out to the side, gaze towards the left knee. 6 rounds on your own. Keeping that right hip stable, steady. Breathing through the nose. When you finish your 6th round, finishing on the inhale, use the exhale to lower the knee. Come back to a tabletop. Tuck the toes. And start to make your way to downward facing dog. Feel free to pedal out the feet a few times, stretching out the backs of the legs. Any other little rituals you like to take, you're welcome to move through them here. Deep breath in. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, bring the feet to the top of the mat, halfway lift. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale, sweep the arms up, take up space. Exhale, Tadasana. Find your mountain pose. Take a few breaths here as you press the legs down, press the arms down, lifting through the collarbones, through the crown, and find that Mula bandha again. Squeezing the diamond shape in the pelvis together and then lifting up. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Surya Namaskar A 3 times. As you inhale, arms reach up, gaze looks up. Exhale, forward fold, tipping from the hips. Inhale, halfway lift, crown forward. Exhale, plant the hands, step the feet back, and either lower down or hold plank. It's still early. Inhale, flip the feet, take a back bend, maybe baby cobra, maybe upward facing dog. And exhale, either down dog or maybe child's pose or puppy dog pose. Let the head and neck go. Reach the hips up and back, pressing into the inner hand. Take 2 more deep breaths. On your next inhale, bring the feet forward, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep the arms up, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, Tadasana, lower the arms. 2 more times. Inhale to reach up, like you're moving through honey. Exhale, forward fold, lifting the back of the hips up towards the ceiling. Inhale, halfway lift, shoulders back. Exhale, step back to plank, maybe lower down. Inhale, flip the feet back, bend. And exhale, inversion, anything where the hips are over the head. You're always more than welcome to hold any of these poses for an extra breath or two. You can always skip them or take any variations. Two more deep breaths in and out through the nose. On your next inhale, feet come forward, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise to stand, lift the gaze, lift the arms. Exhale, Tadasana. One more time at your own pace or with me. Inhale to reach. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, vinyasa. No rush to downward facing dog. Letting the head and neck go. Lift the hips up and back, even if that means you bend the knees a little bit. From down dog, as you inhale, lift the right leg no higher than hip height. Press the heel back. As you exhale, pull the knee to the nose, shift the shoulders over the wrists, and then plant the foot, maybe bring it up a little further. Lower the back knee. As you inhale, press the spine forward, hips forwards. As you exhale, straighten through the right leg, pulling the hips back, maybe lift the right toes a little or a lot. Let the head and neck go here, half splits. On your next breath in, bend the right knee, shift the hips forwards, low lunge, plant the left hand. Inhale, sweep the right arm up, take a twist. Option to keep the right arm here, option to make a thumbs up, thumbs down, behind the back, reaching for the opposite hip. Lean the right shoulder open, relax the left shoulder. Deep breath in through the nose. As you exhale, unwind the arms, bring the right hand down. Tuck the back toes, lift the back knee. Anjaneyasana, high lunge. Look forward for balance, squeeze the hips together, and then lift the shoulders up over the hips. Maybe thumbs to sternum, maybe arms forward, palms up, maybe arms in line with the ears. Deep breath in through the nose. Exhale. One more breath in, maybe tip the gaze up. Exhale, warrior two. Bring the arms to a T as you bring the back heel down, heel to arch alignment. Bend into the right knee. Square the shoulders to face the long edge of the mat. As you inhale, straighten through the right leg. As you exhale, bend. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend. One more time, moving with your breath. Hold here. One breath in. Exhale, hands frame the front foot, optional vinyasa. Step the right foot back and meet me in downward facing dog. Second side might feel totally different. No expectations. When you're ready, inhale, left leg lifts, press through the heel. Exhale, step it through, taking your time, pulling the knee forwards. When it gets there, lower the back knee and tuck the back toes. Inhale, press the hips forward, stretch out that right hip. And as you exhale, pull the hips back as you straighten the left leg, walking the hands back. Maybe flex the left foot if that feels okay. On an exhale, let the head and neck go. Keep pulling the left hip back. Half splits, Ardha Hanumanasana. Can you lengthen the back of the neck? On your next inhale, bend into the left knee, come back to that low lunge. Plant the right hand. Inhale, twist the left arm up. Squeezing the thighs together. That left knee likes to peel open, press down through the big toe side of the foot. Option to stay here with the arm, maybe thumbs up, thumbs down behind the back, reaching for the right hip. Lean the left shoulder open, relax the right shoulder. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Inhale, start to unwind. Bringing that left hand down. Tuck the back toes, lift the back knee. Coming to high lunge, squeeze the thighs together, look forwards, and on an inhale, lift the shoulders up over the hips. Again, any arm variations here work. Squaring that right hip forward, even if that means you bend into the back knee a little bit. Find your balance, noticing the difference between the sides. Deepen your breath, engaging Mula bandha here. Maybe with your next inhale, look up, testing your balance. As you exhale, warrior two, Virabhadrasana 2. Lower the back heel on an angle. Bend a little deeper into that left knee. Open the arms to a T. Square the shoulders towards the long edge of the mat. Gazing over the left fingers as you inhale, straighten through the left leg. Exhale to bend. Watch that the knee is going right over the second toe without crossing the ankle. One more round here. Inhale through the nose. Exhale, hands frame the front foot, optional vinyasa. From here, we'll add on. You're welcome to skip. We'll try to take these poses one breath per movement, but feel free to add breaths if you need to. As you inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, step it through. Back knee down. Inhale, hips forward, heart forward. Exhale, straighten the right leg, pull the hips back. Inhale, come forward to that low lunge, left hand down. Next inhale, right arm lifts. Take the full breath. Take the bind on the exhale. Unwind on the inhale, reach the right arm up. Exhale, lower the right hand. Tuck the back toes, lift the back knee. Look forwards, inhale, lift up, Anjaneyasana. Exhale, warrior two, back heel down, wide stance. Inhale, straighten the right leg. Exhale, bend. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend. Here we'll add on. Hold here, flip the right palm and inhale, reverse. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, warrior two. One more time, inhale, reverse. And this time, bring the right elbow towards the right knee. Extended side angle. Send the left arm in line with the ear. Option to stay here. Option to bring the right hand down to the floor or a block inside the right foot. Option to stay here, or left hand, thumbs up, thumbs down behind the back. Right hand, thumbs up, thumbs down underneath the leg, reaching for some fabric. Maybe you hold hands. If you have the bind, walk the left foot in a few steps. Shift the weight into the left foot as you come to stand, holding the right leg. If this is not happening for you today, don't worry about it. It's not happening for me. Bird of paradise. Feel free to stay there as long as you like. When you're ready, come back down to extended side angle. Take a deep breath in. And exhale, optional vinyasa. Hands frame the front foot. Meet me back in downward facing dog. Again, you can stay in bird of paradise as long as you like. Fun, standing balances. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. We'll take the other side. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, step it through. Back knee down. Inhale, press the hips forward. And exhale, pull them back. Straighten the left leg. Inhale, low lunge. Right hand down. Exhale here. Then inhale, lift the left arm. Exhale, take your bind, left arm behind the back. Inhale, reach the left arm up. Exhale, hands frame the front foot. Tuck the back toes, lift the back knee. Find your legs and inhale, lift the shoulders, Anjaneyasana. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, straighten the left leg. Exhale, bend two more times. And the next time you bend, hold here, Vira two. Flip the left palm, inhale, reverse. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, warrior two. Last time, inhale. Exhale, left elbow to left knee. Reach the right arm in line with the ear, palm facing down. Maybe stay, maybe bring the left hand down to the floor or a block. If you have the if you have the arm down, maybe find the bind. Thumbs up, thumbs down behind the back, thumbs up, thumbs down under the leg. If you can hold hands, maybe try the balance, walking the right foot in a few steps. Find your weight on that right leg as you start to lift the left leg. I'll tell you, it never worked the first 50 times I tried this pose. And sometimes it doesn't work today. Wherever you are, stay as long as you like, but make your way back to extended side angle. Take one more big breath. And exhale, optional vinyasa. Hands frame, step back, meet me in downward facing dog. Final down dog of class. Notice what the room looks like upside down. Feel free to shake the head out a few times. And when you're ready, either jump through to a comfortable seat or just bring the knees down and send the legs long. We'll start with a Janu Sirsasana series. So bend the right knee, send the right knee out to the side. And when you're ready, flexing through the left foot, inhale for length through the spine, and exhale, hinge forwards. Holding on wherever you can reach on the left leg. Can you pull the left leg into the hip and reach the crown towards the foot? Flex through that left foot. Deep breaths. One more here. Draw the navel in. Use your Mula bandha. Then on an inhale, look towards the left toes. And exhale, lift the shoulders up over the hips. Triangmukha Ekapada Paschimottanasana. Lift the right knee. And then lean over to the left. See if you can bring the top of the right foot outside the hip. I need to roll my calf muscle out of the way so that I can bring my right sitting bone down. If this is not going to work for you, if there's too much pressure in the knee, just keep the knee lifted with the foot on the floor. Wherever you are, we're going to take a forward fold. I'm going to take this variation, but if you like to take Triangmukha Ekapada Paschimottanasana, I love this pose. Just a simple forward fold over the long leg. If the knee is up, you'll take the right arm and reach forward, thumbs up, thumbs down, around the leg. See if you can find a bind. As you hinge forward, you might feel that right hip lifting. That's okay. Let the head and neck go. 3 or 4 breaths. Either Marichasana A or Triangmukha Ekapada Paschimottanasana. Again, sending the back of the head towards the left foot. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Inhale, look forwards. And exhale, slowly unwind. If the knee is up, keep it there. If the knee is down, lift it up. Marichasana C. Hold on to the knee with the left hand, opposite hand. Inhale, reach the right arm up. And exhale, take a twist. Reach the right arm behind you, hand touches the floor. Either keep the right hand on the knee, or maybe you cradle the knee with the left elbow. Maybe you cross the elbow over the knee. You can bring that knee towards the midline to the left if you need to help it. And then press the knee back into the arm. Gently, super gentle with this pose. Gaze over the right shoulder or bring the right ear towards the right shoulder. Flex through the left foot. Notice that internal dialogue that comes up here in this pose. On your next inhale, shift the gaze forwards, and exhale to unwind. Other side, right leg long, left knee bends, left knee opens. Janu Sirsasana A, inhale for length, flex through the right foot, and exhale, forward fold, really pulling the leg into the hip Let the head and neck go. Find your balance between effort and ease here. Can you let go in the jaw? Can you bring your attention to the breath? Next, inhale, gaze forward. And exhale, unwind. Second pose, either Triangula Mukha Paschimottanasana, bringing the left foot outside the hip, moving the calf muscle out of the way so you can sit down a little bit more. If not, Marichasana A. Both of them are difficult poses, difficult for different reasons. I'll take Marichasana A, reaching the left arm inside the leg, reaching for the right foot. It won't touch. I'll just use that to thumbs up, thumbs down around the shin. Maybe. Maybe not. You might hold hands behind the back. I have weirdly long arms, so I'm cheating here. Send the back of the head towards the right foot, wherever you are. Leaning forwards rather than down. If you're in this Marichasana A variation, that left hip can lift up, that's okay. Flex through the right foot. Notice how what we're not staring at tends to be ignored or let go of. On your next inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, lift up. Marichasana C. Hold on to the knee with the right hand. Inhale, left arm lifts. And exhale, take your twist. Again, any variations here. I really need to move the flesh out of the way to get a little deeper into the twist. Maybe you cradle the knee, maybe you cross the knee, flex through the right foot. Either gaze over the left shoulder or bring the left ear towards the left shoulder. Breathing deeply, where can you let go? On your next inhale, gaze forward. And exhale, unwind. Okay, we're gonna take Gomukhasana, or we're gonna try maybe double pigeon instead. So bend both knees for now. And then bring the left foot underneath the right knee and bring the foot towards the left hip. So the knee will try to come towards the midline, towards forwards. Then cross the right foot over the left knee. Either stay here or pull the right foot towards the left hip and stack the knees, a little or a lot. This might be way too much in the outer hip, in the back of the thigh and the hamstring. So if it's too much for you, you've gone a little too far. Come one step out. Wherever you are, there's one more option. This is Gomukhasana, cow facing pose. If you'd rather take double pigeon, what you'll do is you'll parallel the left shin with the top edge of the mat, and then you'll try to stack like a fire log, stack the right leg on top. So it's knee over ankle, ankle over knee. Wherever you are, you could stay here and breathe, or you can try to forward fold. Either double pigeon or cow facing pose. If double pigeon is not going to work for you today, you can always bring the right shin sort of in front of the left shin instead of stacking. Regardless, you're going to get the same stretch. Notice how you feel. Let your exhale be deep and complete. And then as you inhale, slowly lift up. Okay, same thing, other side. This time, right knee will be lower and left knee will be higher. Either Gomukhasana. I have no idea why it's called cow facing pose. Do not ask me. Maybe double pigeon or some variation of either. These two poses are super helpful if you're working on Sukhasana or Padmasana lotus pose. And by helpful, I mean hard. Maybe forward fold if you feel comfortable. And here by comfortable, I don't necessarily mean painless or discomfortless. It should be painless, but a little bit of discomfort might be okay. Two more deep breaths. On your next inhale, slowly lift up. And we'll take Baddha Konasana, the first pose we did when we started. Soles of the feet together, knees open like a book. I need to rock forwards and back, side to side a few times. And if this is a pretty accessible pose for you, can you open the feet like a book so the outer edges of the feet come together? First, version A, long spine. Deep inhale through the nose, tip the hips forward towards the pubic bone. And as you exhale, hinge forward, maybe just a centimeter. You can use the hands on the feet as an anchor. Can you lengthen through the spine a little more? Maybe that means sending the back of the neck long, tucking the chin slightly. Lift Mula bandha. Deepen the breath. From here, version B, tuck the chin, curl the spine, try to bring the top of the head towards the feet. Maybe that works in some other universe. Don't worry about it. Deepen the breath. One more deep breath here. And on an inhale, lift up to a seat. Use the hands on the outsides of the knees to help them come back together. Send the legs long and start to make your way onto your back. A few options here. Maybe you take bridge pose a few times, lifting and lowering. Maybe you want to get into the hips a little more and you take happy baby. You might even take supine pigeon. We've already done double pigeon today. But if you like to take supine pigeon, cross the ankle over the knee and pull the legs in. Final option is shoulder stand. If you have any eye or ear problems, stay away from shoulder stand. Same with high or low blood pressure, or if you're pregnant or on your period, don't do it. But if you like to play with it, lift the legs, hold onto the hips, and rather than keeping the feet in front of the face like this, can you bring the feet in line with the hips, taking a little bit of the pressure out of the neck. Now remember, this is shoulder stand, not back of the head stand. Can you use the shoulders to press down as you reach the feet up? Resist the urge to turn the neck. Cervical spine is in a very sensitive position here, so protect the neck. Maybe you stay here for the rest of class. Can always come to a wall and bring the legs up the wall. Maybe you find Padmasana, lotus pose, while you're here. Doesn't matter. If you do find lotus, lift the knees up towards the ceiling. Notice the breath. Can you lengthen the exhales? And use the next 4 or 5 breaths to start to unwind. Coming out of whatever pose you're taking, the same way you came in. If you're taking an asymmetrical pose, you might need to take the other side. Feel free to make your way there. When you're ready, either find Shavasana, if you're ready, or for our last pose, you can take Supta Baddha Konasana, lying on your back, bring the soles of the feet together and let the knees open wide. You're always welcome to stay here for Shavasana, although this can be a little intense. So maybe just take 5 deep breaths before making your way towards Shavasana. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Again, either stay here or use the hands outside the knees to help them back to center. Send one leg long and then the other. Can you lengthen the low back so there's a natural curve in the low back without overarching? If not, if there's any sensitivity in the low back, just keep the knees bent with the feet on the floor. Relax the shoulders, maybe tuck the shoulder blades underneath you as you let the palms open towards the ceiling, or maybe bring the hands towards the abdomen or the chest. Blink the eyes a few times, either let them close or just gaze up, not paying attention to anything in particular. Sigh out your next breath and release the jaw. Release any gripping in the breath. Let the breath come naturally. And from the tips of the toes, release through the feet, the ankles, the shins and calves, the knees, the thighs, the hips, the belly and the low back, the solar plexus and the mid back, the right lung, the left lung, the front chest, the back of the chest. The backs of the shoulders, the collarbones, the upper arms melting down into the floor, elbows, forearms, the wrists, palms of the hands, all 10 fingers, the neck, the jaw, the back of the head, the muscles of the face, the eyes melting into the sockets. And finally, the top of the head releasing down into the floor. Relax, release, and let go. Shavasana. You can stay as long as you like. If and when you feel ready, begin to deepen the breath. Gradually invite some small movements. And let the movements grow. Take any transitional movements that feel good and gently press yourself up to a comfortable seat whenever you feel ready. From seated, either let the eyes close or just gaze down towards the floor. Lengthen through the back. And take a moment to thank yourself for showing up. Thank your body for working for you. Gratitude for the practice, its lineage, and all the benefits it brings. 3 breaths together to close. Deep exhale to begin. Inhale through the nose. Exhale, open mouth, sigh. Slow, deep breath in. Slow, deep breath out. Last time. Thank you for coming. Such an honor to share this practice.